Hey everybody, Hector with Thermal Dog Outfitters. Thank you for coming and visiting us. If you're brand new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We try to put out regular videos. A little bit slow this week. It's been a busy week, busy last few weeks to be a matter of fact, with the whole coronavirus thing, the COVID. I'm telling you what, it's somehow we ended up being an essential people. So we're still working, still busy. But my heart goes out to everybody that's is not as lucky as we've been. So I know there's a lot of people out of work, a lot of people have to stay at home, all those different things. So a lot of businesses affected. So our heart goes out, our prayers goes out for everybody, and hope everybody makes it through this whole thing. Okay, so but with that being said, I won't. You didn't come here to talk about that. So you came here to see about some of the videos we're producing. A few weeks back, we had a gentleman come out all the way from Alaska. Hence the Alaska picture right behind me. We really appreciate where everybody comes from. We have people coming from all over the place. Washington State, different parts of the country, Minnesota. It's everybody. Our own state of Texas, everywhere. Yep. Even the California people. I'm trying to get away from California. Hey. Anyway, so with that being said, we're going to get right into it. We had a tough hunt. The awesome gentleman. We hunted. We looked for the hogs. We looked for the groups, and they were just not there. But you know what? The only way you become successful is persevering, and that means you just got to keep doing it over and over, looking everywhere. And when you turn over that rock and you drop it, you go back later and you flip it over again because they may just be there. And you know what? That's kind of the way it kind of happened. And oh, by the way, you're going to get to see this is one of the cool things that we get to use as one of the arsenals in our one of the tools in our tool bag is, I like to say, is the Convergent HP duck, the collar, the collar that was made, and I say it especially for Mr. Glenn Giss, who has produced a lot of the calls for that, for being able to call hogs. That thing is awesome. If we had not had that unit, we would not have a successful hunt. So I'm really thankful for that. And you know what? You just got to watch it. You just got to watch the videos, see how we did, see what the customer thought. Let's go check it out. Well, right off the back, we went out and just kind of looked all over the place and hit the first properties that we normally do, and just didn't see any pigs. And so we went to another property, didn't see any pigs there. Man, it was rough right off the back. But we got to one property and we saw something from a long distance away, and it was pretty good size, we thought. And we were just kind of curious. So in this video, we're walking up to this critter that's up in the tree, and we thought, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it's a bobcat. And hey, you never know. And so we decided to walk up and see if we can see it. This was the only thing we could find on about 3,000 acres, if you can believe that. But as we walked up there, we realized, hey, that's not a bobcat. That's that's just a little old raccoon that was up in the tree, just trying to be left alone. And so we thought it was a pretty cool thing to see, but definitely not what we were looking for, and we were not going to be shooting at that. So we bid the little old raccoon adieu and moved on again. Well, before we called it a night, we decided to go ahead and try one more spot. Ran into a few coyotes. We set up to shoot, and they never really slowed down. The shot just went off right here. Unfortunately, we're not able to hit one or the other. So the coyotes got lucky and they got away. So, and that was pretty much the night there. Well, it's the next day, and boy, I tell you what, the tensions are up. We didn't luck out the night before. Yeah, it's hunting, but we really want to get the customer on some hogs, and we're down here in the bottoms, little areas where hogs love to congregate because how much water there is in the area. And man, we are looking everywhere and just cannot find hogs. We've been used to finding good-sized groups, and this is one of the few times that the hogs they just don't want to cooperate.
and we are looking and we are looking and we are looking, and no luck. So it's right about this point we decide that we're going to go try another spot. It's a new spot, and we're going to attempt to do some calling. And this is where we use the old convergent calling tool, that the bullet, and we start calling, and this big old pig comes out, this big old boar, nice boar, and pretty quickly, we don't give it too much of a break. Shots going to be fired right about here. There we go. Hog takes off, and customer shoots again, rolls the pig, and drops it right on the spot just before you went around the corner. It was a great shot. We kind of hung out a little bit just to make sure the pig was down, and there was going to be no surprises in case we had to take another shot. And luckily enough, the pig didn't go nowhere. No other pigs came out. We were pretty stoked, pretty excited, and finally got him on a hog. Let's see what he's got to say. All right, guys, you're on. So tell us about the day, the hog. What's the story?
It's been hell.
We hunted hard.
We hunted hard. Even the first day, we've got a lot of rain down here, guys, and honestly, I think it pushed a lot of our pigs off our properties. But lo and behold, look at here. And actually, we called this one in. What do you think about that?
I wasn't sure it was possible. They claimed it was. Apparently, it's possible to call hogs in.
Yeah, we use the convergent caller, and that used one of Mr. Glenn Guess's calls, and this pig came in. I think it was Mama Please, I think, is what we used.
Yeah, it was. It was Mama Please. So
this is a nice pig, and like I said, we had a rough time yesterday finding the pigs. Didn't luck out, but we were able to get on this one today. We almost think we were going to get skunked again tonight, but we were able to luck out, and we definitely appreciate we were able to make that happen.
We've had a rough going. We've been going all night,
so I think this is hopefully turning our luck here, and we'll see if we can find some bigger groups tomorrow, hopefully. So Brian, it's a nice pig.
Gentlemen, thank you. You guys worked hard for it. It was a great day.
We still got another day to go.
Still got one more day.
But this is a nice pig with the nice cutters on it.
This thing's got battle scars on top of battle scars.
Just real quick, we'll come and look at the cutters on this puppy. Look at that. That's a nice pig. So that head's going to come out, and we're going to get mounted. That's going to be very nice.
It's cool. Going to get shipped to Alaska.
Very cool. All right, guys. And that's a wrap. Well, here we go. Day number 2's done, and we are now moving on to day number 3. And we are starting with what feels like a bang again. It seems like the same exact thing. We're hitting properties, and we're just not seeing the pigs, not seeing the groups that we're used to seeing. And we're wondering where they moved off, where are they hiding, and definitely a lot of the water that's come in has definitely pushed them off into some different areas. Here's another property, and still no pigs. No matter where we look at, we just can't find them. Again, we're late into the night. This is, who knows, about 1, 2 in the morning here, and we still are not finding them. But you know what? Our luck's going to start turning. As a matter of fact, boom, here we are. We just found some pigs. And boy, let me tell you, actually, we had just been calling a little bit before this, and we were using the convergent caller, using the rally, and these pigs came out of that tree line. They are actually near some cows, so they got hung up, and so we used chow time now, changed it up to chow time, and amazingly enough, here they come. They're coming. They're running towards us, but they figured something out. Somebody moved, and the hogs knew somebody was there. And they're about 50 yards out, and man, they know something's going on, and they're starting to turn. The lead pig's starting to turn to our right as we're looking at him to his left, and I think they're going to try to make a loop and go back. But luckily enough, we're ready, and we're gonna see if they move a little bit closer. Hopefully they get a little closer. 50 yards is pretty good, but we say, hey, you know what? It's not going to happen. We say, hey, it's time to shoot. Let's just pull the trigger. Let's see what happens. Just like before, it rolls that pig. Outstanding. Rest of the pigs take off. There's some cows way in the background, so we're going to hold off on firing. Got ourselves a nice pig. And another successful night. So let's move right into and let's see what the customer has to say. All right, guys, it's the end of the hunt. Well, Brian, how was that? You got 3 days. Tell us how it went.
3 days, hard work. Hector and Cody persevered through some difficult situations. Guys, we got it done. We got a couple of nice hogs.
Got some good ones.
We got some good ones. Yeah, I was
Got
impressed.
some cutters, guys.
And we had a hard time finding groups, so we ended up going and.
I don't know what the hell's going on around here.
That was a rough one.
Pigs have been scarce.
But we were able to go yesterday, or early this morning, whatever you want to call it. We did a call. So what'd you think of the call?
Pretty incredible. We've called predators and I've called critters. I've never called hogs. That was something new for sure.
That was pretty nifty. And
it was effective.
And tonight, tell us about tonight. How did that go?
Well, we finally spotted a group of hogs, which we'd been trying to find.
I'd say about 200. No, probably 250 yards within the woods.
Yeah, they were all piled up in the woods, which I think that's probably where they were most of the time we've been hunting.
And so we called them in with the convergent bullet. And how close did they get, you think?
We got them within 50 yards.
They came right to us, so that was kind of pretty cool.
They probably would have come close.
They would have ran us over. They were coming.
Well,
It
good.
took a minute. They were just easing onto it, and all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, check it out. Let's go."
Well, we appreciate you coming all the way. I mean, from Alaska. So that's pretty cool. So we appreciate you hunting with us. So.
Well, I'll be back, and anybody interested in hunting hogs, these two guys get it done.
Well, with very little sleep, and we made it through.
We're still alive.
We're still alive. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Here you go.